No! Keep it far away! The one good thing about Higuchi was that it was very easy to follow. This, not so much. You're back! Ah! What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to the Death Note episode 24. Now, this episode, I feel like I'm not going to be happy. I feel like Light is definitely going to get his memories back very soon, because in the last episode, Higuchi's been captured. He's done. He's at the police's mercy. You had Aizawa show up, absolutely amazing. He's able to convince the police to actually help stop Kira, but where they've trapped him, Light is basically, he's there. He's in the helicopter with L. It's been so much fun watching this arc because it has been building up Light, I guess, because Higuchi's been just quite a nothing villain. It's been incredibly fun to watch him run around like a rat in a maze because he's been completely under the control of Light and L. And just looking back, it sets a great comparison between him and Light. Light was just phenomenal. We've seen both of them panic, and yet with Light, he doesn't do what Higuchi did. He regained control. He played the battle. And now with this arc coming to an end, with Higuchi being just captured and done, you know Light is going to be even better because of this. Somehow this master plan is actually unfolded. I hope that we get like a flashback or something where he talks to Rem about what his plan is, because I would love to know how detailed it was. Because did he instruct Rem to give the Death Note to this exact person? Like, did he plan for every single thing that just happened? Like, how sort of genius was this? Did he give it the Death Note and just hope that maybe it got to the person that would be stupid enough to do this? Whatever the case, I'm both excited and terrified for this episode, because I have enjoyed just watching the dynamic of the three work together, but it has to come to an end. It's got to, and I've got this dreaded feeling it's going to happen in this episode. They're all so close together. The only sort of ray of hope I have is that somehow L can just get some info. Otherwise, he's completely defenseless. If this all ends up with L being completely lost, as he already is, and he doesn't accept the Shinigami stuff, he can form no defense. He has all the answers he needs. He saw Higuchi write the name down, use the Death Note, wait 40 seconds, then had a reaction that wasn't good. He heard about the deal, he heard about Rem. He basically got everything, yet because he's so unwilling to accept the Shinigami aspect and the supernatural aspect, he can't accept this. So if Light does get the Death Note and gets his memories back, I feel like it's over for L. He needs to form some kind of defense, but that can only happen if he accepts the supernatural. Then my other sort of ray of hope is that maybe since the Death Note wasn't Light, it was Misa's, he doesn't get his memory back from it. That could be something, but I feel like that's a slim chance. I feel like if he gets any Death Note, he's going to get it all coming back. But yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel to grow. And if you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description. Over there I'm uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance. If that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. But with that said, let's just dive on in.
Ryuzaki, please let me go and make the arrest.
I'd like to come with you, Chief.
Helmets on before you get out.
But remember, this is Kira. Be sure to take every precaution when you approach him and don't allow him to see your face.
I already hope there's no bystanders that just come up and just look at the scene, because they could die.
Understood. I will shoot to stop him, not to kill.
What that mask? That mask's different. Is that just so he can see? I don't want Watari to die.
Aizawa, do you have a helmet or something to hide your face with?
I do.
Good, thank you. I love you so much, Aizawa. Thank you so much for coming back and actually convincing all the police to come back too.
Put your hands above your head and get out of the car.
The gun is gone. Yep, it should be on the floor, right? Watari shot it out of his hand. We're done. Completely done. And blindfold. Good. But then, oh, bad things gotta happen soon.
Higuchi, how were you able to kill people? Tell me!
You're not gonna talk.
You're not going to talk. I'll use whatever means necessary to get it out of you.
He really brought a flask.
The notebook.
Notebook?
He's actually telling.
But I've got a special notebook. If I write someone's name in it while thinking of their face, that person dies.
Okay, you got the answer. You got it.
Mr. Yagami.
Yeah, I found it. It was in one of the compartments.
You touched it. You touched it. Yagami, you touched it.
Seemed to be anything else unusual about it.
He's...
What is it?
Yep, he's seen Rem. Great.
It's a monster!
Please calm down.
And you're out of the car. Okay.
You're not currently armed to defend yourself.
Oh, all right, of course.
Chief, hang in there.
He's the only one that can see he looks crazy. What do they think? What is Rem gonna think of this?
You're getting tired.
Everyone's touching it.
Only people who have touched the notebook can see.
They're making the conclusion very fast. Thank you. Does Rem appreciate being called a monster?
Please bring the notebook over to the helicopter.
No! Keep it far away! Rem?
What in the world are you planning to do, Light Yagami?
So it's not part of his plan?
All the memories of the Death Note and what you did while it was yours will return at...
There goes that theory, so even if it's Misa's notebook, he gets all the memories.
Here it is, Ryuzaki.
Can you see? Can you get... Because it could cause a defense. You see? You touched... You see it. Shinigami. Accept everything now. Form a defense. Think fast.
A Shinigami.
Use this. Come
They
on.
really do exist.
Please say this doesn't break him.
This is how Kira killed him.
This is gonna hit. He's gonna break him.
Higuchi, come on, let me see.
No! No!
2 books.
There have to be 2 notebooks.
He didn't break. He didn't break. He didn't break. Handcuffs. Look at him. Great. It's a painful experience, that's kinda good, but it's happening. It's happening. It's done. Memories are back. But he doesn't know El's name. He can't do anything yet.
Are you okay, Light?
You can
I suppose seeing that monster would surprise anyone.
Don't. You know it's him. You know old Light is back.
I'm gonna try comparing the names written in this notebook with the names of the victims.
No.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
El's just playing. He's just doing something. You're watching. You know. And he's back. Not a moment of rest.
Exactly as planned.
Seriously, how did you plan for all of this? Flashback. Good. Thank you. What happened? What did you say?
I hereby forfeit ownership of this notebook.
So, okay, so he did own it.
Next, pass it on to Ryuk.
Huh? What?
Very well, here.
Now that notebook's ownership has been transferred from you to Ryuk.
Okay, what? Huh?
The notebook and drop it on the ground so it's in the human world again.
Interesting.
Now the ownership goes back to me.
I'm so confused.
Just gone around in a circle. Nothing's changed, right?
Yep, how does this work? I'm gonna go back to being confused again.
I'm gonna give it back to you, Ryuk. Then you hand it over to Rem.
What? I'm gonna get lost again. Oh, great. The one good thing about Higuchi was that it was very easy to follow. This, not so much.
I want you to give the notebook to someone with status who lusts for power and money. They'll end up using the notebook to satisfy that urge.
Yep, agreed. So he planned it to go to that guy.
Just what are you thinking?
So he planned for
Look,
it all.
this is all to save Misa. You're gonna have to trust me on this.
She's still locked up, kind of.
I'll go and demand to be confined like Misa, and have them put me under 24-hour surveillance as well.
But what happened to the other Death Note?
I'll relinquish ownership of the notebook to you. That'll mean I'll lose all my memories of the Death Note.
Making you appear innocent.
And after I've lost all my memories, chances are I'll want to help catch Kira myself.
Yep, he thought of everything. I hate him so much.
And steal it before El gets to it.
Once that's done, I'll kill the new owner of the notebook.
Really? So you're gonna kill Higuchi?
If you don't have full ownership, your memories will only return for as long as you're in contact with the notebook.
What?
As soon as you let go of it, your memories will disappear again.
Okay, that seems good. Oh wait, no, he's gonna use that.
That means I've got to kill Higuchi without letting go of this notebook. If I manage to do that, ownership will transfer back to me and my memories won't disappear.
Oh no, so he's gotta do that.
Just have to pull this 4 times in less than a second. Got it.
No, what? How?
I'm wearing this watch. Old habits die hard.
Gotta be kidding. Please tell me Elle is watching everything right now. You're gonna write it with your own blood? And this is Higuchi's name, yep. Elle, you better be watching, you better be watching.
Please take Higuchi to the car.
And he's dead, it's done, and Light gets ownership.
Of course.
Done. That's insane, he went with his own blood.
I wonder what we would find if we put it through forensic analysis.
We
Yeah.
both know this thing is beyond science.
Okay, come on, think. He's not Light anymore, he's Light still, but you've changed. And Higuchi's gonna die, so you lose all your info. But you got something. You still got stuff.
This has gotta be the longest 40 seconds of my life.
Okay, that's kind of funny. Elle, come on, please tell me you realize something. Ah, and it's back. And Higuchi's dead. Surely Elle realizes ownership's gone back to that one!
If Higuchi dies on us now...
It's impossible. There's nothing I can do. He's already.
Elle, come on, please.
Yes, he's already dead.
Confront him, please!
And you're next, Ryuzaki.
Elle, come on! How can you not think that it's Light now? This whole time you were still suspicious of him, thinking he's still Kira, but he's just lost his memories. And now he's got the book that's doing it back in his hands. How can you not realize that he's back? She's been unchained? That's a bad idea. Wait, what? Okay, so Rem's just standing there and they can just all see her. Can they talk to her? Can they ask her questions? What? So Matsuda touched the Death Note too? Aizawa's back, yay. Can you all see You're all messing with the book.
This note will not take effect unless the writer has the person's face in their mind when writing his or her name.
So they're getting everything, right? They're getting it all. And Light is Light is letting all of this happen. What's the plan now? He's going to try and kill Elle. How does that work? Why not just do it now? Misa's in the other room.
After writing the cause of death, details of the death should be written in the next 6 minutes and 40 seconds.
Elle, what are you doing?
If you make this note unusable by tearing it up or burning it, all the humans who have touched the note till then will die.
Oh, what? That's new. So you can't burn the book. You can't burn it.
With a rule like that in place, the notebook's safety is guaranteed.
You gotta be kidding. You can't burn the thing.
Rem, there's no way the old man back home will get mad at us if we write fake rules in here, is there?
What?
No, there are no rules against doing so.
Who's the old man?
But you owe me an apple for this.
So it's a fake rule. It's a fake. Ah, so much happening.
I've let my curiosity about seeing a Shinigami get the better of me.
But then you would be the only one in the investigation who didn't know what we were dealing with.
Yeah, you had to touch the thing. The tone's shifted. I need them to start panicking.
If the person using the note fails to consecutively write names of people to be killed within 13 days of each other, then the user will die.
So that. Oh, great. So that's trying to exonerate Light. He didn't touch it for more than 30 days.
Then it means Light and Misa are completely clear, doesn't it?
It's fake. It's all fake. It's all fake. It's all fake.
Misa were detained for more than 50 days and are still under surveillance. If either of them had been Kira, there's no way they would still be alive by now.
Interrogate the Shinigami. Find out if that's fake or not.
Rem, was it? That's your name, isn't it? The white thing over there?
Thank you, Talk Twit.
To go around calling someone a white thing?
What do you want?
There's more than one notebook in the human world, isn't there?
Would Rem lie? What can Rem do right now?
If there are other notebooks, either here or in your world, would they all have the same rules as this one?
You're wasting your time.
It's so weird that Light is actually not the L is talking to Rem.
Ryuzaki, Miss Amane and Light have both been cleared of suspicion.
No.
They shouldn't be under surveillance any longer.
Don't free them, please. Please don't.
I suppose you're right.
No, L's dead. L's dead. L's dead. He's done. He's dead. Light isn't even chiming into this conversation. Refusing to put the last one on top. I feel like that's got to be symbolic of something.
Please accept my apologies for all the trouble.
L's dead.
Misa and I are proven innocent. A notebook of death filled with rules written by a Shinigami. He has no choice but to believe it.
He's broken. Because he's operating under that thing that he can't understand, so he just has to take every rule as reality.
Been defeated by the rules I created, and as punishment for defying the god of the new world, you will die.
Please say L has some kind of way to... I don't want this to be how he dies, because it's basically him dying now. That's it. He's dead. He's got to be able to put up some kind of fight.
After all this time, we're saying goodbye to Misa.
Knock it off, Matsuda.
She leaving?
Let's leave them alone.
What about Rem and that whole situation?
There are surveillance cameras, but they won't be able to pick up my face or mouth from this angle.
So you're going to talk about things. You're going to...
I need you to go there and dig something up, but you have to make sure that no one is watching.
The old book.
Your memory must have returned. Don't worry, I can do this. I won't let you down.
I hate this. They're back to being the same duo. Great. I hate everything. I don't want Elle to die. And there's the book. Great. No, memories. And they're both back. That means she's got the eyes back too.
Light, I remember everything that happened when I had this notebook.
I know this was coming, but why? Why? It was so obvious this was coming, but I got attached to the previous sort of dynamics. It's all over.
By the time you read this letter, you should have remembered everything.
Oh, a letter from Light.
What else is in the letter?
I want you to write his real name in the notebook and kill him.
So this is it. He's dead. So he's dead. This is it now.
If you do this for me, I promise I will love you for the rest of my life.
So easy to manipulate. Oh.
Now I see. This was all part of Light's plan.
It was genius.
Regain all my memories and then kill Hideki Ryuga.
Do you remember the name?
One of Light's biggest obstacles will be gone, and I'll be helpful to him at last.
Their voice has changed to more maniacal and just...
But Light, it's no good. I don't remember his name anymore.
Yes! Oh, thank you. Kind of funny.
No, hundreds of names and lifespans every day.
It's too much for her. She can't. Thank you. Yes.
I can't remember it no matter what. Oh, I'm such an idiot.
You're back. Ah! You creepy looking thing.
Return to the human world.
I missed you.
Ryuk. Oh, it's been so long. Oh, I'm so glad to see.
And you're just hugging the thing. Oh. Okay, you can do that.
I'm a guy. I get a little shy sometimes.
Huh? Really?
Light told me to bring one for you.
Kind of nice. I don't want to like them. Why?
Human apples are, what's the word, juicy, I think. They're great anyway.
It's all over. Well, there might be a sliver of hope for...
An apple from the Shinigami world.
That looks disgusting and looks poisonous and rotten.
Come on, one bite won't kill you.
Really?
By the way, before I forget, I want you to make the ideal with me.
Huh? What? Use me up.
It's sand!
What? I thought you already did it. You have, how much life do you have left?
You already made the same deal with Rem once before.
And
Are you sure you really want me to cut your lifespan in half?
so she lost the eyes and those don't come back with the memories?
No, but what choice do I have? Forgotten a name that I absolutely have to remember. Light will be so mad at me.
So, wait, how? She's gonna live such a short amount of time. She's just gonna die. She's gonna drop dead. And of course, Rem happy to go along with it. Not Rem, Ryuk. She could drop dead at any second, right? Yes, she had a bunch of years given to her by the one Shinigami that died for her, but then she halved that lifespan. Or she had a normal life. Say she lived to 100. She then, how old would she be now? I would say around 20, maybe. So, 80 years left. Cut that in half, 40 years left. She's gonna live to 60. Cut that in half, she had 30 years left. Now, she's got like 15 years, so I mean, she might not drop dead now, but yeah.
Misa's lifespan. It's been halved again.
Oh, Rem.
No. Did she make the ideal with Ryuk?
Are you gonna kill Light? That would be nice. Can Elle see the reaction to Rem or whatever? I know you can see Ryuk.
It's been a while, Ryuk.
And you're enjoying this so much.
I tried, but I totally forgot.
Oh, I see.
But I did the ideal with Ryuk, so I can try again.
Oh, I hate this. I feel so bad for Misa.
Do that, then your lifespan will...
No, it's alright. I just want to be of use to you.
Did he actually care then? That seems, did he actually care about her? It's all a manipulation. He wants this.
All I want is to enjoy a long life with you in an ideal world. It's just how I feel.
It's all a manipulation. He doesn't care about her at all. If anything, he's happier now that her life has been cut more. He doesn't have to worry about her anymore now, because she's going to die pretty soon. I love this shot. It just feels so menacing, and just... Elle's dead. Elle's dead. He's done. He's gone. You can... why are they dragging it out? Why? I hate everything. I knew it was coming. It was so obvious it was coming, but still it hurts just the same. Light is back to normal. We get to see how his plan unraveled. Higuchi is dead, and yeah, this whole arc was just brilliant for him. It's just insane. Elle's gonna die. I feel like I can say that with certainty. I don't know how that would happen. I don't know how the show can continue since he's basically the main protagonist. I don't know what to think. I'm scared, I'm sad, and honestly a little impressed. I just got to process everything that happened in this episode because a lot did happen here. Higuchi dies at the start. Let's look at the start first. Higuchi's dead. Light gets the memories back. Everyone sees Rem. Everyone freaks out. Yep. Reasonable reaction. But I have to assume Elle is thinking something. We get a little internal monologue from him where he didn't break. We get to know that he knows there's 2 notebooks out there. He's got something. He's not done. He has knowledge. He didn't break him. He's got to be working on something. He knows that these 2 were the biggest suspicions. He knows he's not going to drop that. Even if the death note says, oh, anyone who doesn't use it within 13 days dies, he's got to know that's got to be fake. Who else could have used it and not used it within 13 days? Higuchi was the only one. Was there a gap? No, Light never took a gap. It's so annoying. He did think of a really good plan. I want Elle to live, but it feels like he's done, isn't he? He's gonna die. I don't want to accept it, but I can't think of a way out for him. It feels like it's just over. I feel like there's a lot of detail in the scene at the start and just throughout this for Elle and just how he could be planning something. We get nothing. We get him in the dark with just nothing. He doesn't talk about anything. He just accepts what's going on. I've got to assume that that's just for the sake of the episode. Give Light his moment in the sun where he's come back. Then in the next one, hopefully Elle just reveals that he knows a lot and he's made conclusions and now he can fight. I want him to have something. All he's got to do is hide his face from Misa. They've got the masks. They can do it. All he has to do is never show his face again. And then he can live and he can defeat Light. That's what he got to do. Then I guess the other things, like the smaller parts, is the entire task force now has just got the notebook and they're seeing Rem. Of course, Rem is playing along and lying, which is annoying, so she's not the most morally upright person then. She is just working for Light and just doing whatever he says to make Misa happy. I mean, this just blows my mind, this episode. Misa, again, having her life again. So I've got to run through that in my mind. Say she was going to live to 100. I'm going to say that she's around 20 now. That means she's going to live to 60. After the first deal, she was going to live to 60. And if she still stayed 20 at the next deal, she's now going to live to 30. Meaning she's got about 10 years left of life. So, but then that's living to 100. If, say, she's going to live to 80, first deal would mean she's only going to live to 40. No, cutting the remaining life in half. It's cutting the remaining life in half. So if she's 20, she's going to live to 100. That means she's got 80 years left. Cut that in half, she's got 40 years left, meaning she's going to live to 60. Then she has 40 years left. Cut that in half, she's going to have 20 years left, she's going to live to 40. So the original deal, she would have lived to around 40-ish. Her original lifespan was 100. But that's 100. That's kind of a max, kind of. It's a good thing to go for, but in reality, you got like 20 years. She could drop dead any second. And given Rem's reaction to seeing it, I think she's going to die pretty soon. Rem looked pretty concerned. Yes, it could just be that she saw the light got cut again, but I've got a feeling it got cut to something very short for Rem to just have that sort of reaction. And then Ryuk is back. I like Ryuk. I'm glad he's back, but of course, him coming back means bad things. I'm very conflicted. Everything just feels like everything inside me feels messy right now. I'm both happy with. There are good things in this. There's things that I really am not happy with because I want L to win, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I like that Ryuk is back. I feel bad for Misa with everything that's going on now. I'm happy that Aizawa is back. I love that this show can make you feel so many different things all at the same time. But also, it just feels very depressing because I don't think L's going to win. I think he's going to lose. I think he's going to lose bad. He's got to have some kind of plan. He's got to have some kind of plan in place that he's forming as we speak, that he's forming now, that he can just use to save himself. Honestly, it'd be so funny if he just decides to straight up burn the book for that they have and just test it, because then he can just say, okay, things are fake. Stop planning and stop doing other things. Who puts instructions at the back of the book? That's a thing. Right, it's a book. You have some real world rules that would work in this, right? Who puts instructions at the back of the book? That doesn't work. Hopefully L is smart enough to realize that, because that doesn't happen. All the instructions will go at the front. You have the chapter titles. That's where everything is. The back of the book normally has nothing. Maybe like a little fun bit at the end. The very back of the book, you have the blurb. You never put instructions at the back. Who's going to see it? They're instructions for a reason. I am so hopeful that L has realized this. It's actually the only thing I can think of that could save him. Otherwise, he's dead. He's done. And I'm not willing to accept that yet. I think, first of all, I really did enjoy this episode. It's really well done. I'm just not happy with what it does and just where I think the story is going to lead. L is going to kick the bucket and I'm not going to be happy with that. Then looking at Light himself and just what he does in this episode, I think it's really impressive how they managed to write this character. He's got to be one of the best antagonists I've ever seen, and he's one that even you have another antagonist that's used to build him up, to draw a comparison. That he's this useless, and it makes the other one seem so much more better and seems so much more capable and incredible. So Light does fully get his memories back. He doesn't have a conflict within himself. The Death Note is literally just a tool. It is nothing. It just provides an excuse to the user to act as their true self. Light was always this way. It wasn't like a back and forth of new perspectives. He was just always this way, and the Death Note just reawakened him. I think it is cool and fun seeing his plans play out again, just being able to kill the new Kira very easily and quickly using the watch. Then as we got to see the flashback on how he planned all of this, I think that was done incredibly well. And it is a really cool thing to see these plans play out, because they're incredibly impressive. They're so well done. They're so difficult to follow in the moment, but it's really fun watching Light do all of this, because it proves how smart he is and how smart I am not. But I think I'm just sad, because I did really enjoy the dynamics between the characters, and that's all gone. We had a moment where they were all working together, where they were all going to be friends. Light believed he was innocent, Misa wanted to help Light and was willing to be friends with L, and now that is all gone. They're going to pretend to be friends just so Misa can get her eyes on L's real name, and it's all going to be fake, and then L's going to die. That's going to be it. I'm not happy with that. I want him to live. I want him to win. It just feels overwhelmingly in Light's favor. Then of course we have Misa, who really goes through. If there's anyone I feel bad for in this, there's a few, but Misa definitely is one of them. She completely gets manipulated, but it's a willing manipulation. She's okay with it. Deep down she knows Light doesn't actually love her, but when he says it and lies about it, she's happy with it. It's sad. Because again, she's probably extremely alone. She's desperate for this sort of companionship, and she's grateful for this and she's grateful to this person. It is just sad. Yes, I want her to be punished, and I want her to just not do this stuff anymore, but I can still feel just really bad about the situation for her. Not only that, but she's also halved her life again to do this, to take one life out. It really goes to show that she will do literally anything for Light, that she is self-sacrificial and she does not care about her own life. It's not healthy. I feel like at the end of this, she's just going to become a tool. If L does die and the show continues on and we have more episodes, okay, he could just die at the end of the show. He could die at the end of the show. I don't know. But I feel like he's going to die. By the end of this, Misa could just lose all humanity and just become a tool for Light. Right now, she's human. She has humanity. She has feelings. She has emotions. She has care. At the end of this, she could just become purely a tool for Light, which I think would be the saddest thing ever. And I feel like that's the trajectory for her character. I think she's incredibly well written. She's a really good character, being so desperate for love, losing everything before, and being so grateful for someone that sort of saved her from her loneliness, or saved her from despair, essentially. She got saved from despair. But none of that is reciprocated. It's all just a game to Light to make his new world, and he's probably happy that Misa has now lost half her life, because that's less time he has to spend with her. He wants to be the god of a new world, he wants to rule it for years, or however long he's going to live, and now he knows that he's going to have to spend less amount of time with Misa. It's so painful to think about, and it just makes me so annoyed and angry, but also just sad. I want her to have something better. But of course, I want her to walk away from this. I want her to stop doing this, and I want her to just leave Light and just move on with her life, but that's not going to happen. Then we have Elle, and I think everything in this has just depressed me. It feels overwhelmingly in Light's favour. Elle, I have hope, because who puts instructions on the back of a book? No one. Instructions go on the front for a reason, so that you can use whatever the content of the book is the way it's intended. No one puts instructions on the back. So I feel like Elle has to have got that, because it's weird. Why would you, even in the book is intended for human use if it gets dropped in the human world. And as there's there could be a weird rule in the Shinigami world where they just have instructions put on these parts of the book. There's really not a huge hard and fast rule that Elle can follow. He's gonna die. There's no way I can think of it. I hope that he had one revelation, that there's 2 books. He knows that Rem is lying because he knows there's 2 books. So I've got a sliver of hope that there is some way he can form some kind of defense. He's playing along now, but he's got something in the works. I have no idea what it is, and I don't think I'm ever going to understand it, but I am confident that he's got something. He will not go out without a fight. Other than that, I think I'm just glad that he didn't break when he saw the Shinigami, because this whole time he's been so, I guess, against thinking about the supernatural. He's basically said, if that happens, I'm dead. So he kind of accepts death if the supernatural show up, which could be the case here, but I'm hoping he has some kind of defense. But I'm just hoping that he's processing it as just more information. This whole time he's been so against the idea of the supernatural because it would break his case, but now he's seen it, and hopefully that means he can now start putting the pieces together. Instead of breaking it, this could help him solve it. Then we have Rem, which is kind of a fun thing. I like how this is balanced tonally, because you've got the really intense stuff and the awful stuff with Light and all of that. But then Rem, on the other hand, kind of feels fun in this. Seeing her with like the task force and how that's working is just weird and odd. Like, she's talking to them, they're talking about her to her face, and she's just standing around letting that happen. Like, what is her role here now? Because Misa does have her memories back, so that's going to start happening, and it's just, it's annoying. I don't know what to do. Hopefully when Misa enters the room, Rem can be like, oh, Misa, do you remember me now? You have your memories back. Maybe she can break character, hopefully. I don't know. I doubt it's going to happen. I can hope. I can dream. But I think I just like that Rem is this quite juxtaposition to the tone. Everything's taken so seriously with Light and Misa, and yet Rem is just this weird looking thing that's shoved in the middle of an investigation. It's just quite fun. Now Ryuk, I am very interested about this then. There's no way that he was just in the Shinigami realm or sitting in a tree this entire time. I don't believe that. He came down to the human world because he wanted to be entertained. That was his whole point. So to go on hiatus, essentially, for what, a month? Yeah, over a month. Doesn't seem like something he would agree to or do. He is his own person. He won't do what Light tells him to do. I doubt he would be patient enough to do that, even at the reward of apples. He got 1. Is that really enough to just make him just twiddle his thumbs for a month? I feel like he's got to have been doing something else in this time, but I have no idea what. He also made reference to an old man in the Shinigami stuff, so that's concerning. I don't like it when the Shinigamis reference stuff that no one else knows about. But it's just annoying how much Ryuk is helping Light, because at the start of this, he said that he was a passive observer, that he would not help and he wouldn't get involved. He was just there to watch. That's gone out the window. He's very much helping, and all for the sake of apples. He's writing rules in the notebook that aren't real. He's lying and doing that stuff to benefit Light. I mean, hopefully at some point this Light asked for too much, and Ryuk just says no, because he wants to be entertained and he doesn't want to make his own entertainment. But other than that, I'm happy he's back. He's fun. I'm glad he's back. He was fun interactions with Misa. I'm glad he's back, even though what he brings with him is Light's memories and all the bad stuff and that. Then I think the last thing I can talk about is the task force, and I feel like there's kind of, are they useless now? Light's won, Elle's dead. What are the task force going to do? They're just going to disband? I'm glad Aizawa's back, but like, what can they do? Light has won. They're so easily manipulated as well. They're so quick to say that Light and Misa are innocent. It's so annoying that Elle is surrounded by these people that he can't see the truth. I mean, if Elle does die, what does that mean for the task force? Would they suddenly suspect Light and Misa? Because his death would mean huge things. It would mean Kira's won. What do they do in that scenario? what they have, they're not smart enough to try and beat Light. It's so annoying. If L does end up dying, it basically means Light has to play chess with himself. He's got to make it look convincing. He would have to say there's still a Kira out there, the one that did this murder, there's a Kira out there still, and that they've got to try and find them and play along. And he would obviously become the new L. It's so frustrating, and I just want Light to lose, but I feel like he's just going to keep winning. As for what's next, I'm guessing, so this arc as a whole doesn't feel like it's over. I feel like the arc was partly Higuchi, but also partly Light just getting his memories back and doing whatever this next bit is. With them back and Misa having her eyes, the next step is obviously say hi to L and kill him. So I think he's going to die rather soon. I'm hoping it's not in the next episode. I want him to stay alive. I'm hoping he has some kind of defense. I'm not going to just go and just say he's going to die. I'm conflicted. I feel like he's going to die, but also that he could have a defense. I don't know what to think. It's all going to happen in the next episode. That's what's going to be there. And I'm scared to go into it now. Because if he does die, that sets the show on a whole different trajectory on what on earth do you do with Light winning for, like, how many episodes left? There's 37 in the season and we're 24. There's still quite a good chunk, over 10 episodes left, and what would you do with L being dead? So I'm hopeful that L does live and can continue being a challenge for Light, maybe with them both having the knowledge of each other. That would be a very interesting aspect to add to the show. I don't know, I feel like my brain is just blocked here. I can't think of a way this can go forward now. The only thing I can think of is L dying. There's nothing really he can do to get out of it unless he has some kind of plan that I can't think of. But yeah, I'm excited and terrified. I think that's what the show does well. It makes me excited and terrified for going forward because it gets you so attached to these characters and they're like the good ones that even when the bad ones turn good for a second, you don't want them to turn back. And now you have L who stayed good and been like the beacon of hope that Light might be defeated. And now it feels like he's helpless. It feels like he's gonna die. So I'm both excited to find out how he could live, but also terrified at the idea that the next episode could be his last. Overall, this episode was just phenomenal. I do love this. As much as I have bad feelings about the things that have happened, I love just how this episode works. The structure, the writing, the development of the characters, and the arc overall. It's made this story so interesting, and I cannot wait to see how it goes forward. See, that's what I've got to do. I've got to stay sort of unattached, and then I can appreciate the show for everything it does. If I get attached, I'm going to feel really depressed. I think that's what it does amazingly well. It's both critically just really good, but then emotionally, it is devastating if it does mean that L is going to die. I feel like I'm going to spiral, but yeah, episode amazing. I think my favorite part in this was just seeing Yuk again, honestly. L feels like he's planning something, but so we don't really get a lot on him. Really didn't enjoy like getting his memories back. Glad that's a little bit painful. The only ray of sunshine was just Ryuk coming back. Yes, everything, he is tied to all the evil stuff that goes on, sure, but he himself is fun. He is a nice character, I like him. He's morally ambiguous or neutral, at least. Yes, he helps for apples, so I'm glad that he's back. Yay. Other than that, I'm going to be depressed in the next episode. I'm not ready to just go into it, because either L's going to die in that one, or it's going to leave it off like just in the precipice of him dying. Because this is what the show does, it ends everything on annoying cliffhangers. So yeah, with that said, that just brings me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about this episode in the comments, and with that, I will see you in the next one for episode 25. See ya!